I woke up this morning and when I entered my Instagram, I was in shock. In my notifications, I had 50 plus story mentions and my Instagram followers increased over 1,000 overnight. For those with hundreds of Ks or millions of followers, this might be common, but I have 15K for now, so that's a pretty big deal. When I checked my notifications, all those 50 plus mentions were for the same video. A video I did before the Olympia with Hadi Choopan at the 2024 Arnold Classic vs Samson Dauda at the 2024 France Pro, where I had Hadi winning 6-2 on poses. The comment section of this video is filled with upset Hadi Choopan fans that are contesting the Mr. Olympia 2024 results that had Hadi losing to Samson. Now let me make myself clear, at the time I made that video I had Hadi winning and I still think that between those two versions Hadi is winning. The Arnold Classic version of Hadi was superior in a lot of ways to Samson Dauda at the France Pro again. We're talking about his showing in Paris, not the Olympia. So once again, to make myself clear to Hadi Choopan fans and to everybody, I do not think Hadi should have beaten Samson at the Olympia. Samson Dauda presented himself in the best shape of his life this weekend, improved everything he was criticized for, and even though he wasn't perfect, he was the best bodybuilder on that stage and he deserved the win. As for Hadi, he looked great. That's why he took second place. Being second best in the world is still great, but he wasn't as good as at the Arnold Classic, while Samson was better than ever, and when compared to each other on stage this weekend, Samson was the better man, period. Regardless of any video I'm doing and anything you think I'm saying, I've never said Samson didn't deserve to win. I even had him in first place right after I saw the finals, before I'd seen the official results. That's on record in one of my videos I posted this weekend. And now to all of you passionate Hadi Choopan fans, I get it and I appreciate it. I'm a fan of his as well. And by the way, for those who don't know, I'm from Romania and I live in Romania because some people think I'm from the Middle East, because clearly English is not my native language. Just wanted to clear that up too. So back to the Hadi Choopan fans, we all respect what you're doing, but fair play is critical in any sport. And I get it, I myself too felt that in the past Hadi was overlooked or even robbed, but it's not the case this year. And what you're doing now is actually taking away from all those instances where you're actually right, because this time you are not. I mean, sure, to be right or wrong in a subjective visual sport is in itself pretty impossible, but you get my point. Even though Hadi looked great, we all knew that if Samson puts together his conditioning, it's over for everybody, not just Hadi. We were all saying that after the Olympia last year, after the Arnold this year, we were all aware of that. And we knew and said that Samson needs to put together his conditioning, not that he has to match Hadi's conditioning, because of course, Hadi was indeed the most conditioned guy on that stage. But this is not a conditioning contest. It is a contest where conditioning is one of a multitude of important aspects, and whoever checks most of those aspects is the overall winner. And Samson did just that this Olympia. He is bigger than everybody in that first call out, literally head and shoulders above. He has the best flow, he is the most complete muscle group per muscle group, and all he needed was to come in drier to be the best. And that's what happened this weekend, guys. So again, for all the passionate Hadi fans out there, I'm risking upsetting you, and you are a big legion and it can affect my pages, I'm aware of that, but with all due respect, the rest of the world doesn't see what you're doing with good eyes. I understand that we have different backgrounds, we come from different cultures and so on. I'm also aware that Hadi Choopan was disadvantaged in some past showings, but again, it's not the case for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. Of course, he could have won, and since it was indeed close between him and Samson, it would have been fine too. But from this to saying it was a robbery is just not true. I have all love for you and Hadi himself, and I really want to see him come back at the Arnold to get his revenge on Samson. And speaking of Samson, I owe you an apology, and when I say that, I'm speaking for the whole bodybuilding community. You proved us all wrong. You put your money where your mouth is. Out of all the competitors from this year's lineup, you did the most shows between the 2023 and 2024 Mr. Olympia. You did a total of 5 shows. Romania, Prague, both the Arnolds and the France Pro. You did a show 2 weeks before the Olympia, and everyone was calling you crazy. You fired your coach and got trained by your wife, and everyone made fun of that. Few people had you winning the Olympia in their predictions after all this, myself included. So on behalf of all of us, we're sorry, big guy, you proved us all wrong.